TMCnet at NextCom 2008.
Good afternoon. Welcome again. It's Erik Linask coming to you from NextCom 2008 in Las Vegas. I'm joined now by NEC's Director of Product Management, Rich Moran.
Hi, Erik. Hi.
Thanks for joining us, Rich.
Yeah, good to be here. Glad to be here.
Speaking of being here, what are you seeing at the show?
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of energy here at NextCom this year. I think some of the main themes this year are carrier Ethernet, packet optical networks. Those things you'll see with NEC, but also a really lot of progress in the area of IMS. And that's one thing that NEC is really focusing on for North American carriers here. IMS has been a technology that's been acknowledged for quite some time, widely supported by carriers and standards. But what NEC is doing, particularly for North American wireline carriers, is we have an offering called Light IMS. And our theory with Light IMS is, well, keep it small, keep it light, keep it simple, but keep it fast, to really enable carriers to bring services to market. Services enabled by IMS, so a standard application layer, a standard core support layer, but having them quickly bring the services out instead of waiting for a full, heavy IMS implementation. Light investment and quick service delivery to the market.
Is that a different approach to IMS than what some other folks are taking?
Yeah, I think what's key for the Light IMS is that it's targeted for mid-sized carriers. So maybe some of the other players in the marketplace, they're thinking of their approach and their platforms are appropriate for some of the smaller, some of the other folks are targeting larger carriers. NEC, right, with our Light IMS approach and our compact platform, we're thinking about mid-size, small, tier 2 wireline carriers. Small investment, get the services out there, and then because it's IMS, we can still grow. We can scale, we're compliant to the standards, we can scale for the full IMS implementation as the services and as the revenue proves in.
What kind of, specifically I guess, what kind of IMS-enabled applications and services do you think are going to help drive the market?
Well, here at NextCom, we're looking at two general types of services. One of them is consumer-oriented or residential-oriented types of services. For example, we have our home monitoring service delivery. In home monitoring, it really extends beyond, let's say, checking on the utility performance and checking on the air conditioning. It can extend into, well, checking on elderly, healthcare, home security, and those types of applications too. So that's our residential or consumer-oriented service delivery platform. On the other side, we have enterprise, something for the small, medium business. And that's what we call our Unified Communications, or UC Centrex. It's just like a traditional Centrex with its voice calling qualities and its virtual private network qualities. But on top of that, we can also layer in collaboration over the web, really bringing together web collaboration with traditional voice Centrex on the same platform, and again, on an IMS platform.
Certainly, there's no question there's a lot of talk around unified communications in the business space. Yeah. Is there the same sort of volume of level of interest on the consumer side in the monitoring type solutions you were talking about?
Yeah, I think wireline carriers are looking for new revenue opportunities to address frankly, the shrinking voice revenue opportunities that they've had, traditionally for years and years. And these carriers have the infrastructure, they have the reputation. All we're doing is leveraging their infrastructure and their capabilities and their service footprint and layering on top of that new service opportunities like the home monitoring. And NEC is really focused on a complete solution too for the carriers. A lot of the effort that we've been putting into North America in the last few months is interoperability efforts in order to realize a smooth implementation for these carriers reaching home monitoring service rollouts.
Is there I guess, is there a sort of a renewed or growth in the interest in IMS? It seemed to have sort of died down a little bit for a while there.
Yeah, and I think that's really the concerns about the implementation of a full core platform along with a service platform. Because implementing an IMS, a full IMS system, may seem a little daunting to a carrier. You know, they have to, well, invest in this and then wait for the applications. So NEC is trying to address that with our light IMS approach, where we bundle the core enabling applications together with the service applications for a smooth and quick rollout.
Sounds great. I like the light IMS idea, especially for the little bit smaller carriers. That's
good.
Great idea.
Well, thanks, Eric. Thanks.
We've been chatting with NEC's Rich Moran. Thanks for joining us today, Rich.
Good. I enjoyed it. Appreciate it. Have a good show.
Thank you. You too.